2020 GSL Season 3 Korea's Last Stand.
All right, Artosis and I had a little bit of a fight off camera. I don't know if we're going to be able to reconcile it. I've discovered that Artosis likes flavored mineral water, whereas I prefer mineral water with no flavor.
You're saying it wrong. It's not mineral water, sparkling water.
Sparkling water.
Yeah, so like water with bubbles in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bubbly
You drink
water.
it plain.
I drink it plain.
And I
when
drink
I
it
drink
with the flavor.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that maybe you want to pack your bags and move your ass to Germany, where they drink that all the time, tasteless.
I did. Now, here's the thing. I was anti-sparkling water for about 95% of my life, and then one day I changed. I switched teams. Just like at the start of GSL, I was anti-olive, and I've wobbled on that.
Yeah, you have. I remember that one.
I'm now pro-olive.
Yeah, olives are good. I'm glad that you saw the light on that.
Well, I grew up. But flavored mineral water.
You don't like some lemon flavor in
there? You uncultured pig. You're probably the guy that when you eat your hot dog, you're like, no ketchup and mustard, please.
Just plain on the bun.
Yeah, like you're a 5-year-old kid.
A proper sandwich. No, it's better with a little bit of flavor and tasteless.
Now here's the thing. I might cut a lemon and give it a little squeezy squeeze in my sparkling water and make my own flavored. But I'm not going to go be like, oh, can you put some...
Tasteless. We're not all millionaires like you buying lemons to squeeze into water.
That's how out of touch I am, is sometimes there's just fresh lemons in my house.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My wife actually just bought a bag of lemons. There's so many lemons. I'm like, percentage chance we get through these before they're all rotten? 0.
But you won't die of scurvy. There's always that.
That's true.
Let's go to Death Raw for map number 1. SpeCial versus Solar. Certainly should be a better match. That starts now.
전투 지원이 들어왔다. 함께일 때 우린 더욱 강하다.
So we have the Protoss theme this GSL. We did Zerg Season 2 and Terran Season 1. And apparently this voice actor, who is Artanis, this is the most expensive voice actor in Korea for Korean stuff.
Protoss units do cost a bit more.
That's true.
They have more hit points, though.
They do come with shields, so you need to have them cost a little bit more. It makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, he doesn't really sound very human, so I guess that could be why.
Yeah. That could be it. Don't Protoss talk to each other with their minds?
I think they talk to everyone with their minds because they don't have mouths.
That's got to be annoying.
Maybe they have a mouth, but it's somewhere else.
Yeah. Like in their armpit or something.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what I was thinking.
They have two mouths and stuff.
Yeah. Whenever they put their arms up, they scream. In stereo.
Yeah.
You don't want to be put in a headlock by a Protoss.
Oh,
no.
Man. Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, man.
You'll lose your nose. Yeah. All right, well, let's see how SpeCial does. I think everybody who's watching this language stream, we want to root for the foreigners, right?
Sure.
This GSL, we don't have enough foreign representation, so
that's true.
Let's gang up on the Koreans here.
So yeah, it's only SpeCial this season. I talked to him a little bit today before the match, but he was saying, and this is actually what I kind of thought going in, he's much less afraid of Trap than he is of Solar.
Yeah.
It's just he finds TVZ right now to be really, really hard, which I was like, oh, that's... Yeah, I thought that's what you'd say because his TVP looks really nice right now. He's very strong in the matchup. And he was like, oh, man, Zerg's just so imba. And so then he went up to TY, who was getting his makeup done. He's like, what's harder, Protoss or Zerg? And TY is like, Protoss! I'm like, yeah, okay. So this is the story of StarCraft right here.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their own demons they're fighting. The story of StarCraft is
everybody's a victim.
Yeah. Oh, man. But, look, for this match, okay, SpeCial throws down the third command, actually.
That actually wasn't spotted, yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. No worries,
annoying.
though. Oh my God, that's about as annoying as you can
This
get.
was one of the first techniques figured out in StarCraft, was the old
Switcheroo.
unit under the old switcheroo, the unit under the floating building.
Well, he saw the timing of the starport, so I feel like he should know there's the third command. By the way, this feels like it might be a BC build. We'll see here. Speed for Overlords on the way from Solar.
Okay. By the way, I did do an interview with SpeCial on my podcast. Got to learn a lot about his history. He's had a very interesting life story.
We had a very slow week in StarCraft, I guess, because every time I went to Team Liquid, there's your face and his face right there.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, I can't get away from Tasteless no matter what I do.
You can't hide from Tasteless no matter what. God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been a slow week for StarCraft.
But we're back now. Speed that week up.
Well, it's good we have GSL now, thank God. It was a slow month for us. And then ASL is just around the corner.
8 days from now.
Asshole.
All right. Oh, okay. So we see what's going on here. When you see concussive shells being researched, that means we should see an armory getting thrown down pretty soon here, right? Normally it's Hellbat with concussive shell marauders. Oh, he started it, then canceled it as the Overlord flew out. So he was maybe faking stim there. And there's actual stim now. And going into mech. He started... That's kind of funny. I think stim will get canceled. I love how he keeps rechecking.
Yeah, it's cool.
Solar is not buying what SpeCial is selling.
But this is smart, yeah. This is... Especially when you confirm a cancel, it's so good.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like just straight up mech here from SpeCial. A little bit of Liberator harassment coming in.
Okay, these Lings shouldn't be able to get away with much here. SCVs are going to be pulled. Doesn't look like SpeCial's actually being vigilant with that Liberator. I think it's going to get shot down by the Spore. Now, there's 10 Roaches coming here, but I almost wonder if Solar should have waited a little bit before he sent those Lings in there.
Yeah, a lot of Roaches, a lot of Lings coming up. So, I mean, let's see what SpeCial actually has making right now. He's making a Cyclone now, and he has a lot of Hellions, but against the amount of units coming in, it could be tough. Okay, he's actually making 2 Siege Tanks. The Siege Tanks really will be the saving grace here.
Okay. Ravager's coming here. It's critical that Terran survives this without suffering too much. A lot of times when you have attacks like this, SCVs have to be pulled. Hellbats come in here, but now there's all these Lings that are completely able to avoid the Hellbats. Many of them doing damage to the natural, some of them even going to the third now.
It looks like he's just trying to get the Hellbats back to deal with those Zerglings, because he's got to make sure his Siege Tanks stay alive, and those are actually giving vision at the moment.
I think that was a pretty big mistake for SpeCial to commit like in that area, because that's not an area you have to defend. The ramp is not important. That actually cost him the game.
Ouch. That is not a good opening game right there for SpeCial.
That's one of those moments where it's like your Twitch reflexes kick in and you make the Hellbats, and suddenly the entire game is lost because the Lings ran by him.
Yeah. He lost like all of his SVs. He had just transferred to the third base. Stuff got in on top of his Siege Tanks. It just, everything went wrong there. So some quick aggression from Solar will win game 1. Ouch. Some very quick one-sided games so far today.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to game 2 on Golden Wall. I really do enjoy Golden Wall as a map. I hope this map sticks around for a while. There's been a lot of fun games. I actually think we need maybe one more map kind of like Golden Wall. Change a few of the features, but yeah, the split.
We'll call it Blue Wall with golden bases everywhere.
Yes. Game 2 is loaded up right now. Solar with a 1-0 lead.
영광의 전투가 펼쳐진다. GSL을 위하여.
Artanis kind of sounds like he's drunk when he says that. Let's wait until the next game intro, but it's I think it's there.
Team EXO, SpeCial, Juan Lopez.
SpeCial.
Kaiji, Sola, 강민수.
I tell you, I mean, it's a rich voice, a deep voice, but for me, it's more of a Zeratul voice, to be honest.
Yeah, he's got kind of a Dark Templar thing going on.
Yeah.
Zeratul was ahead of his time. He was wearing a mask all along, man. So.
He was just trying to hide his chin. He was very
self-conscious.
Very self-conscious about that chin.
He actually has a butt chin is the thing. Or wait, are butt chins supposed to be attractive? Elvis had a butt chin.
I think it's probably in the eye of the beholder.
That's true.
Right? So definitely through the evolution of humankind, at some point it was attractive in some demographic because it stayed. So
because those were the alphas and at that time.
Those butt chinners.
Those butt chins. I like big butt chins, and I cannot lie. So we're going to have to let this game unravel a little bit more here before we can tell you exactly what they're going to do. There's a lot of ways to approach this because you can open up the lower platform and expand there. We saw in the last finals what I thought was going to be a pretty cool strategy from Stats that backfired, where he completely tried to gobble up all the resources at the bottom, and it ended up just getting attacked at the front of his base and dying. But
yeah, that was brutal.
There's also plays where both players end up expanding to the top. Because of the gold bases, some players have attempted strategies where they try to secure that quickly and then use the leverage of the extra minerals to get a lead.
Yeah. By the way, to prepare for this match, I know that SpeCial practiced some against Rogue, the current champ, so I'm sure he's got some good stuff prepared, just hopefully he doesn't instantly die the first attack that Solar brings out again. Loses one of those lings pretty quickly. Queen's about to pop out. Everything looks pretty normal so far.
Okay. This is a dance we've seen a million times before. Reaper's going to back up now. And we do see that drone mining out those minerals. So there's some plans here to do something, unless this is simply to make sure that you can defend from a push.
Yeah, we have seen that a little bit on this map.
There's a funny thing about playing against Zergs where occasionally if you can just get to the main and kill the tech there, you win the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a funny thing. It's actually just always been in StarCraft for like the 22 years this franchise has been out, I should say. If you can get to the main and just kill everything, a lot of times the Zerg is so crippled, there's almost no way to recover. Because just the way that games tend to pan out, most of the tech is in the main. And of course, even just getting rid of the spawning pool, it's funny. If you get rid of, like, let's say the lair and the pool's always in the main, then it's like...
Yeah, that's definitely going to slow you quite a bit.
Yeah, it's such a hard reset.
And don't forget, I think part of that as well is if they're trying to defend it and keep their main alive for a while, but then eventually lose it, they've actually bled a lot of units as well. So then it's like production is gone, tech is gone, and units are gone as well. So he's still just mining that out, just kind of making it wide. We'll see if he actually ends up taking a base down there or not. Overlord speed finishes up, going to poke in and see exactly what SpeCial's up to. And he's going to see third command center, an upgrade on the way. Of course, there's still time to switch that.
Okay, factory getting rotated in there. We have more barracks coming down now. Zerg's doing a good job pushing the creep out, expanding. I think we're still in for a little bit of a slow game, at least for starts.
Yeah, it definitely does look that way. We'll see if he does some sort of parading push or not. Another Overlord coming across here for Solar.
Yeah, and this is just to confirm, like, are you doing anything weird? You're going to see these barracks here and say, no. Oh, no, Solar's not really looking here. So 3 drones are killed. Terran not losing anything.
Yeah, nice little minor harassment. Solar has now figured out that, yes, in fact, this is going to be a bio play, so he's getting that Baneling Nest now. It should be a pretty normal game. Definitely something you want to double check. You saw how hard SpeCial was trying to cover the fact that he was going mech that last game.
Yeah. All right, the Baneling's Nest is about to finish here, as is Stim. The creep continues to spread here. We don't have any clear signs of what the plans are for SpeCial. SpeCial appears to just be playing like about as vanilla of a macro game as you can play, which is fine. It's not bad at all. But he's getting the 2 eBays here. You know, we see he'll probably be taking a third. I don't think you ever really want to get 2 eBays and then just attack on 2 bases. So there's going to be some time. We also, on the Zerg end of things, see no signs of any attacking units being made. Instead, there's just tech and development. So as this game continues to unfold, it's going to be one that should be a pretty epic macro game. SpeCial has now taken the gold base. in the forwardmost position, and I don't think Zerg can really contest that, at least not with what Zerg has right now.
Yeah, certainly not right now. He is making some lings, so we'll see if a little bit of harassment occurs, but a couple medevacs being sent out across the map right now. Vikings scouting what is going on here. Sees that is mined out in the back.
All right. A dozen lings being made here. Spire about to finish. With Bane's morphing, that's one of the quickest way. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, let's see.
Wait, let's see what this drop does. Excuse me.
Well, Overlord is there to see it.
Okay, so what's actually down here to defend? When the Banelings get here, Terran will have to pick up. SpeCial not really losing much of anything, though. It's fine.
No.
You can always try to make a move like that, especially when the Spire's not done. As long as you're attentive with your medevacs, you will be able to get away from the Queens.
Yeah. He's about to have his 1-1 in combat shields finish up, right? He's adding a ton of barracks right now, and I think we're just going to see, like, oh, I love this move.
This is sick.
Yeah.
What was that weird little dance he did?
I think he was trying to get right into that corner for the detonate to hit as many SCVs as is possible.
I don't think we've casted a game where someone's done this before.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so 9 more Mutalisks are on the way. When the Mutalisks are out, Zerg is going to have an army that you can actually engage the Terran with, and if Terran miscontrols it, Terran loses, like really badly. Like the medevacs, if you pick up and don't control right and the Mutas kill it, you have lost basically everything and have not traded at all. And that's why Mutas comboed with Banelings, as long as there's some extra Zerglings there as well. It's very hard to deal with.
Yeah. Look at this. The Muta's coming in to try to save these morphing Banes, so kind of a very nice move here to push that medevac back. I like that type of harassment as well, like the Banelings just coming up to kill SCVs from behind. It's not something you think of. But, you know, now that Mutas are out and everything, I think the real battle should begin. I feel like it's just about time for SpeCial to get this going, right? He's just started 2-2. He's got his stim, his combat shields. He's getting a good amount of supply. He needs to start pushing pretty soon. Keep that pressure on. Got to utilize this gold base.
Okay. Muta's now going to come in here. This is going to force a lot of the Terran army to pull back around here and try to defend. And, oh, excuse me. I got to get closer to my monitor here. I didn't actually see the blue army on the minimap that was actually pushing across here. So the Mutas are going to have to come back over here, and we're going to see how well controlled this is. Again, it's only about half of the army. The rest of it's coming across the map. In fact, the Mutas might try to come in here and snipe this.
Well, plenty of Marines are here to stop them and push them away, killing a Muta or two.
He gets pushed up to the top as the Marines sandwich him there. But now we're going to see SpeCial on creep. And this is where the Zerg can take a fight. We need to see where the siege tanks are going to be positioned and how far across the Marines can go.
Well, looks like a little bit of a counterattack, but plenty of units here. Great rally point.
Yeah, the Marines able to clog the entrance is really nice.
It's a very good way to rally your units, right? To a depot that's lowered. And look at this.
This is actually pretty alarming because this is where the Baneling's nest is. There's a second one being made, so we know that he's expecting that one to be killed off.
Yeah, but still, it's gone. So that's all the Banelings for now, right?
I think SpeCial might just win this game here.
Yeah, it looks like he has a perfect timing here to get something done before the Banelings are back up.
Yeah, the Banelings nest is about 80% done, but that's a long time in StarCraft 2 here.
Yeah.
With this many Marines coming through here, he is going to cut the Zerg in half. Those are the last Banelings in the game have been used.
Yeah, and without the Banelings, you can't do anything. GG.
Jeez.
Yeah, kind of an interesting game there with Baneling Nest kind of used as like an anti-Hellion type wall, but that definitely was part of what cost him there. But of course, SpeCial hit a very nice push. He took the gold quite quickly, never really got punished for it, and really hit his stride with his macro.
Yeah, this was a great play by SpeCial. I think he might have won anyways, with the push, but really decisive push, really well controlled. A very SpeCial-esque win. All mechanics, upgrades, expansions. No quick tricks in there, just clean play.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Like, there was a little bit of play back and forth with the scouting based on game one, you know, like, am I going by or am I not? But yeah, it was pretty straightforward victory from SpeCial.
Okay, game 3, SpeCial versus Solar continues on. The winner goes on to face Trap in our third best of 3. All right, let's listen to Wasted Artanis.
GSL을 위하여
Yeah, it does sound like that.
Yeah, I love it.
Team Exxon, SpeCial, Juan Lopez. Kaij Gaming, Sola, Kangminsu.
We zoomed in too much there. It's like we were watching a portal open up on the hatchery. One of the little portal robots jumps out. I'm like, what? What is this crossover?
A zealot warps inside of the hatchery and it becomes some nightmare like the Thing.
Infested zealots.
Yeah. It's like the Fly, where it's now half zealot, half hatchery. He's like, kill me.
And the Terran is like, I can't.
I just, maybe it was like 10 days ago, I just finally saw the movie The Thing. Have you seen this?
I think I probably saw it when I was really young, but I don't remember
it's
it.
the old one. I think they remade it a couple years ago. But
oh, did they?
I forgot how great these gore movies. I don't know if you call it a gore movie or what it is, but you know they weren't using special effects in these horror movies, so it was all kind of.
Yeah, you have to like throw chocolate sauce or whatever.
Yeah, no, exactly. Or Kool-Aid for blood or whatever they were doing. It was, anyways, great film.
Huh.
So, I think this game could go either way. You know, SpeCial wins with a very sharp timing. I'm sorry, Solar wins with a very sharp timing. SpeCial, Impulse made the Hellbats, and the Lynx just run by. And from there, you've lost control of the game. And the Hellbats having to run back and try to save the SCVs, take too much damage from the Roaches and the Ravagers. And then SpeCial in the next game plays a very clean macro game where Solar's trying to both match him and stay a little bit ahead economically. And that's what a standard TVZ usually is the Terran trying to push, the Zerg trying to hold it while staying ahead. And SpeCial won.
Well, we'll see what happens here in game number 3, right? Because that was a very map-specific build. The gold minerals definitely help SpeCial in that type of situation. I'm not sure exactly what we'll see out of him here. I think he's one of the few players that's like really kind of equal between mech and bio as far as comfort level goes. So I feel like we could see anything this game. The way that SCV's patrolling, though, that reeks of Starport to me, Tasteless.
Yes.
Or maybe something else, like a fusion core up there to really hide VCs.
Oh, that would be cool. He hasn't made anything up there yet, so you might have nailed that one.
Oh! Hold
Armory.
the phone.
Oh, Ghost Academy.
Yeah. So there's like a kind of funny build that he and TY have used in the past where they go Ghost for snipe to kill queens, and then they have Hellbats with it.
That's cool because the queens are the only thing that can really hold off the Hellbats. That's kind of the organic counter to that. So that's a very exciting idea. Let's see how ready SpeCial is. We're getting a little bit more flavor in this day one at GSL. I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah. So there's the queen. I mean the queen. There's plenty of queens. There's the Ghost coming out. Yeah, this is exciting. Can't wait to see. So speed as well as Overlord speed on the way. Of course, the Overlord speed, this is the 3rd game in a row that Solar's gotten it, so you can tell that he really, really wants to know what's up, but yeah, I don't know that there's any real way to hide the Ghost as it pops out, right? Unless you get a little bit lucky here.
Oh, I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
That's crazy.
That Ghost. But a second one is coming. Now, wait, does he have... He has 1 Viking, right?
I believe he has only 1. I think you're correct.
Okay.
And the Roach Warren has started here. There are 3 queens over here at the entrance.
He's coming out trying to find any Overlord that might be on the way as well. That would be really helpful.
Yeah, he wants to clear a path so that Solar doesn't know what's happening until it's already started. Oh, hold on. Ooh, good.
Oh, he just ran the 2 Ghosts away.
Oh, I don't think he saw it.
Yeah, I think he might not have seen it. That is some good hiding right there.
Okay, the Ghosts are now going to move across the map. The Hellions are going to lead in the front because the later the Zerg finds out about this, the much higher likelihood the Terran has of succeeding with the strategy.
I don't think he made an armory, did he? I didn't notice if he did. I feel like this is supposed to be done with an armory, but...
Maybe not.
Huh.
I guess, you know, you don't have to hold your ground with the Hellions if there's no queens there, right? You can just chase the drones. And
All right,
nice
so,
snipes. But
yeah.
roaches are out.
Okay, well, he's just fighting with these Hellions. Looks like a little Ling counterattack during this. Kind of a different take on an opener here. Do you feel like the Ghosts did what they needed to do?
No, I don't actually.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's not like they aren't still useful, but
I feel like this is a strategy that maybe has not been ironed out yet here by SpeCial.
the older version had Hellbats with it, so it was like much more beefy, and then it's like the queens had to micro away from the Ghosts, and then you just kind of snipe a couple of them. And
So I thought I did get it when he didn't morph. I thought, oh, okay, this way you start to win the fight, and then as the drones run, because they can't take the fight, you kill the Lings, and then you chase that, and then 3 roaches popped out, and he ran. And I realized I did not actually know.
yeah, it seemed a little bit weird, but okay.
So Stim's done now. I guess this game just leans back into standard play from SpeCial.
Yeah. And now you have 2 Ghosts. I'm not sure what he'll end up doing with that. Like, I mean, snipe is always reasonable. Maybe later on the EMPs can be used or something. But
Yeah.
you can always see those nukes to kill some creep tumors. It's always one of my favorites. Sometimes you get to damage that spore that's running away. Remember those days?
Yes.
Good times.
Okay,
All right, here
here's-
they come again. Look at this. All right, some snipes.
Yeah, nice. Takes out the 2 queens.
I mean, the more I see him just picking off random units like queens with this, I like that, you know?
You're just trading energy for one of their units.
Yeah.
That's literally the best trade you can get in the game, unless it's like Muta's killing a medevac full of units. You know, I guess that's where you get a win and you don't lose anything. But I mean, anytime you can get rid of energy and kill a unit, it's always worthwhile.
Yeah, yeah. Look, he's poking back in once again. It's kind of cool too. This is like a roundabout way to stop some or prevent some creep spread.
Yeah.
You're just kind of reducing queens overall. This Ghost, they're gonna get him. Get out of here. Yeah, I mean they continue to gain value, and that's one of my favorite things to see in StarCraft. You know.
And I think if he keeps those Ghosts alive, we're going to have a lot more moments where you can keep getting value out of them. So we've got some more Banelings being made, but we also have Mutas coming here. So Zerg's about to have a fighting force. The few Roaches that were made were there to try to, sandbag the progress of any Hellion attacks. But we're getting into a situation that's actually quite similar to what we had in Game 2 here, where now the Terran is going to try to push. Now there's I would say a little bit of a soft spot here at the top. There's not that much creep, and Terran's going to have the high ground, an actual pretty ideal location for the tanks as well. I don't know that Solar can hold this.
His Baneling speed is about to finish, and it looks like he's got to engage before that Baneling speed does in fact finish, and he might just have enough units to push it back.
Yeah, well, he looks like he barely has enough, which is crazy because usually Baneling speed is a deal breaker, you know.
Yeah, well, that's the one way he really could have won that battle, but doesn't quite do it anyways.
He probably could have won that battle so hard he would have been hitting the 3rd with the Banes by now, but you just look at how close they are.
Yeah. Bane speed, one of those most important upgrades. Well, SpeCial going to continue this. The creep is not up on this hill, so that tank does have great positioning. Leave some Hellbats near that tank in the back. Can't really surround that one. All right, the Baneling's rolling in.
Yeah, I feel like SpeCial's exacerbating his situation here. This is like the first push didn't work. Certainly the second one was not going to. I think it needed to back up. Yeah, we're in a situation here where I think there's almost more Mutas than there are Marines now.
Yeah, it's starting to look a little bit grim, isn't it?
Yeah, I think actually, I don't know if SpeCial can recover from this. I think there's going to be a lot more units rallying, and we actually have 40 Lings about to hatch here.
Yeah. It's not looking super hot. His army supply is down in the nether regions, just about nothing left over. I mean, he has 2-2 on the way, but look at this. Non-stop units flowing in right now from Solar.
Okay, I think that's going to be it. Solar wins that series 2-1.
Yeah.
And he'll be going on to the winner's match to face off against Trap. I think SpeCial still has very good odds going up against Spear.
Yeah, I think it's reasonable. Like, it didn't seem as if Solar was completely unbeatable. 2 games, what SpeCial was doing totally didn't work out. So that's kind of what we saw for his losses. And then against Trap, I think he's got an okay chance as well. You know, it's a tough group, but There's still hope. And I think he will beat Spear. I think he'll smash Spear.
Yeah.
I think he'll break Spear over his leg like a true gladiator.
SpeCial probably can't be happy with that last game. I don't think he played poorly, but I think a lot of the series probably goes back to game 1. With that, misplay with the Hellions. Anyways, guys, short break. We'll be right back.